Okay, hopefully, hey, my live, hopefully. Well, today, hopefully I'm live. Anyway, today I will try to start learning Angular 4 or 2 from scratch. Luckily, um, Google has been kind enough to make a tutorial called the Hero Editor. Whoops, the Hero Journey or the Hero Tour of Heroes. All right, and in this tutorial we will go through many of or even most of the components or things Angular could offer us. Let me just make the text bigger so you could also learn. Okay, so this is it. All right, let's get started. So uh, just before we starting, you can. I'm using the Visual Studio Code. You can download it. It's for free, and it will be easier if you could do it. All right. So Angular, quick start. Good tools make application development quicker and easier to maintain than if you did everything by hand. All right. The Angular CLI is a command line interface tools that can create a project, add files, and perform a variety of ongoing development tasks as testing, building, and deploying. The goal is in this guide to build and run simple Angular application in TypeScript. All right, TypeScript. Um, I'll just explain what TypeScript is. TypeScript is actually JavaScript uh, on with strict strict elements. Like if you know JavaScript could say to you like var something, and it could be string, int, and whatever, boolean, and whatever. All right. TypeScript will will get the type strict to the to the code. So you have to define what type you want to use. Like if you want to have string or int or whatever. All right. So using the Angular CLI, adhering. Okay, that's my lock. While adhering to style guide recommendation that benefits every Angular project. By the end of the chapter, you will have basic understanding of developing with the CLI and foundation for those documentation sample for real-world application. All right, and you can download the example. All right. So before you go, if you don't have the npm thingy, you want to download it. If you don't have Node and something like that, all right. If you download the Visual Studio Code, you can go to maybe View, Integrated Terminal, and there you go. Here in the terminal, you can see and say npm -v. That will give you the latest version of Node that you're using. All right, I'm using currently the 5.3 version. All right, copy this one, npm install -g, that's global for Angular CLI. And that will be installing. Anyway, create a project, ng new my app. I will just let's call it Tour of Heroes. That's still processing. Let's just see what's going on here. All right, so basically what's going on, it's creating the basic structure of the application. Then we can go and say ng serve. We will be opening the application. Command launch and server watches your file and rebuild, blah 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 blah, and they represented in the HTTP localhost in this port, and then we'll present it in like that. Let's see if it. Oh man, that's taking too long. What of conscience here? What of conscience here? I just try to play with the Angular a bit, and it seems like a bit not bad, right? I did try React before, and it would be. I must say that I like Angular better than React. React will be, too strict, too. They just merging the DOM element with the application. It doesn't feel right, and it doesn't feel like all right, ng new Tour of Heroes. All right. All right, so we have the Tour of Heroes here, and we have many files and folders. One of them is the source folder, E2E, I don't know what it is, Angular CLI, JSON, that's my dog here, and many things later. Alright, then we need to go to cd. My app will be sure. That's the name of the folder or so will be heroes. Man, it's still installing the packages. Hopefully it won't take long. So far we just even didn't start it back. Alright, this is the package JSON. Package JSON will be all the dependencies and all the stuff that Angular needs to compile and start. Right now, if you can see that to serve the application, to start it, we need to go and say ng serve open, and we'll be right here. ng will be ng, and start to ng serve will be the npm start if you know your node. Just a second, we'll just open the definition. It's very popular. So, still installing. Oh, installed package for toolstrip via npm. Successfully initialize git. Oh, they have git inside. That's really important. Project Tour of Heroes successfully created. You know what? Maybe we want to integrate it with Git, and maybe if you don't know Git, you can start right away. So, you know what? maybe I'll do a Git tutorial some other time. All right, let's get started. So we want to go to the Tour of Heroes folder, so we need to cd Tour of Heroes, and then we go into Tour of Heroes. That's stupid, I have two folders that called Tour of Heroes here. And then we want to get ng serve -- open. And let's see what we got here. Alright, that's building the modules. And we've got localhost 4200 with the application welcome to app. That's really cool. Alright, I wonder what's the -- open here, because I think that ng serve will be good as well. Oh, using the -- open option will automatically open your browser on. Alright, so if we're not going to type this -- open or just -o, it will generate the application, but it will serve the application, but without the open the browser. So that's cool. So your app gets to mess with your message. Cool. Alright. Edit your first Angular component. The CLI has created the first Angular component for you. This is the root component, and it's named app root. I wonder if my application will be Tour of Heroes. I don't know. Let's find out. You can find it in source app component TS. Alright, so let's go and see the source app, okay, and app component. That's cool. That's cool. So open the component file and change the title property. Welcome to the app. To welcome to my first Angular app. Alright, so welcome to the first Angular app. Cool, and right off the bat you can see that the Angular application just changed all the text right here. Alright. The browser reloads automatically with the revised title. That's nice, but could look better. Open the source app component CSS and give the component some style. So let's go and have some style to this one. Whoops. Alright. App component CSS. Alright. Just for the sake of knowing what we're doing, let's go to the app component HTML, and I guess this is what telling the application to navigate to what HTML or CSS, the style CSS URL. It will be app component CSS. That's why they told us they need to go there. But app component HTML will be right there. So we're going to do this one, the H1, and this is the welcome and the title. Notice that we're having the double curly braces, and with the title variable, and the variable will be here. So if we're going to change this one, this will go to the template URL and going here, and we'll go to the H1 and look for the double curly braces with the title. Notice that we have title here, and change the variable to whatever we're saying here. Alright? Next. This is my dot. So, we're going to go H1. Let's color it with red. Alright? And sure enough, it will color red. Alright. So, welcome to my first Angular app, looking good, what's next? That's what we expect with our urban app. You're ready to take 2 of your tutorial and build a small application that demonstrates the great blah 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 project review. Alright. Angular CLI project will be foundation to both quick experiment and experiment blah 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 blah. The source folder. Alright. Your app lives in the source folder. All Angular components, templates, styles, images, and anything else in your app needs to go here. Any files outside of this folder are meant to support building your app. Alright, so whatever goes to the source, this one here, alright, this folder here, that's what building the Angular app. Alright, files, app components, TS and HTML and the CSS and the spec TS. Define the app component along with the HTML template, CSS styles, and unit testing. It is the root component of what will become tree of nested component as the application evolves. Alright, so whatever we need to go and do it, this app will be the root component, whatever that means, and whatever we build upon, whatever we build will be built upon the app component. Alright, app module TS. Define the app module, the root module that tells Angular how to assemble the application. Right now it declares only the app components. Soon will be more components to declare. So I'm guessing that will be all the settings of the application, assets. The folder will be input. Alright, so images and stuff like that going to the assets. Environments. This folder contains one file that for each of your destination environment. Blah blah blah. Okay, that's for something that we need to to maybe push into the alright, favicon, blah blah blah. That's not favicon. Index HTML. Alright, so that's index HTML. Actually, that's kind of interesting. You can see that tag will be generated this app component. So if you can see app root, alright, app root, select your app root. This is basically this one. So Angular looks for this page and see this tag and saying what does it mean. So app root goes all to, I guessing, to the module, and the module saying, alright, this is the selector, this tag means that is an app component, and going to going like that. Alright, polyfills TS. Different browsers have different levels of support. Level standard polyfills help normalize those differences. Pretty straightforward. Styles CSS, okay, global styles, test TS, this main entry point for unit tests. It has some costume configuration that might be unfamiliar, blah blah blah. TS config, TypeScript compiler configuration for the Angular app, blah blah blah. Okay, the root folder, just alright, that's not interesting. Tour of Heroes tutorial. Let's begin. The grand plan of this tutorial is to build the app staffing agency managed stable of heroes. The Tour of Heroes app covers the core fundamentals of Angular. You will build a basic app that has many features you'd expect to find in full-blown data-driven app. Acquiring and displaying a list of heroes, editing and selected heroes detail, and navigating among different views of hero data. You'll use built-in directives, show and hide elements, and display list of heroes data. You will create components to display hero details and show an array of heroes. Alright. You will use one-way data binding for read-only data. You will add editable fields to update a model with two-way binding. You will bind components method to user events like keystrokes and clicks. Cool. You will enable users to select a hero from master list and edit that data hero in the detail view. You will format data with pipes, whatever that means. You will create the shared service to assemble the heroes, and you will use routing to navigate among different views and their components. You will learn enough core Angular to get started and gain confidence that Angular can do whatever you need to do. Alright, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. Live example, let's do it. What's going to... Okay, that's going to Plunker, and let's see what Angular... Let's see what's the main stuff. Okay, top heroes and heroes. Cool. So we can say Gilad, add, and sure enough, they're going to do up, and cool. All right. So we have ID, we have name, we can. All right, I see what you're getting there, and then it saved the. All right. Sure enough, pretty straightforward. But that's basically a CRUD application. CRUD means for create, remove, maybe update, and no, create, whatever. That's mean create, create, oh, read, create, read, update, and delete. So what you will build, okay? We sure enough we said, right. Next up, here we go. Setup to develop locally. Follow the setup instruction. We did it already. The file structure should look like this. Alright. When you're done with this page, the app should look like this. Alright. npm start. We did it. Showing the hero. Add two properties to the app component, a title property and the hero property. So two heroes and hero Windstorm. Alright. Title. So title will be this again. Tour of Heroes, and will be hero Windstorm. Alright, so welcome to Tour of Heroes. So we're getting the title. So that's for the app component here, right? This is the app component. We have title and hero. Oh, hero with the lowercase. Now update the template in the component decorator with data binding to these new properties. So template will be like that. We have template. So in the component, they saying that we doesn't need this template URL, but template. All right, and look closely. They don't have like this. How do you say it? Like comma? No, not comma. That's mean tick. Tick is ES6 thingy. That's if you're in a work keyboard, will be next to the one key. All right. template. And what the tick does, it means that you can have multiple lines of text and it won't break. Alright, so like this one. Alright, if you had like a regular, come on, how do you say it? How do you say it? You say it like, how do you say it in English? Apostrophe. A quotation mark, whatever. So tick, if you have an apostrophe, you cannot do this, right? You have like an error. But with a tick, you can have multiple lines and it won't break. All right. So what they want to do is to have H1 and H2 with title and hero details. All right. Let's see. Let's do it with multiple lines. I don't like the idea to have. Alright, so we have style, and H2. We'll have the hero detail. Alright. And alright, tour of heroes and witch tone details. Cool. So the browser refreshes the display with the blah blah blah, and double curly braces Angular interpolation binding syntax. These interpolation bindings present the content in the title. That's what I would say earlier, that it's getting the title variable and presenting in the HTML where you have double curly braces. Alright, so title and hero property values will be the string inside an HTML header tag. Cool. So hero object. Alright, the hero needs more property. Convert hero from literal string to a class. Create a hero class with ID and name properties, and add this property near to top of the component TS. Alright, so we're gonna need to export a class named hero with an ID and name. And I will explain later what about the TypeScript. Let's have it written before hero. Alright, and we have ID, number, and name, just string, like this. Oh, that's and that. All right, so TypeScript needs to when you have TypeScript, you need to get the values a type, a strongly type. So the ID is a number, that's like an int, and the name will be a string. You know what string is? That's text mainly. In the app component class, refactor the component hero properly to be type hero. Alright, so then initial with the 1 and Winstrom. So instead of just giving it a string, we need to get a type hero, this one, right? And then we want to Are we going to do like that? Yeah. Oh, so ID is like 1, and then name means when strong. Why is he shouting on me? Alright, that's not be good. Alright, that's cool. So because it changed the hero from string to object, update the binding to the template. So because we changed the class, we need, instead of just getting the instead of just getting the hero like before, we need to get a hero dot name. So you're getting the hero, and that's the variable, and then we're getting the name, that's Winstrom, and sure enough we'll see it here, right here, Winstrom deals, and it's cool. Alright, so let's go and see what we got in here. The browser refreshes and continues to display the name, blah, blah. Let's see that. Adding HTML multi-line template string. Oh, that's what we just talked about earlier with the tick. To show all the hero property, add div for hero's ID property, and another div for the hero's name. To keep template readable, place each div on its own line. That's what we did before, you told us. The backtick around the component template, let us put the backtick, that's a backtick. H1, H2, and a div, blah blah blah. Typeset, that's what I explained earlier. So we have div, label, ID, and then hero ID, div, label, and div. Alright, so we have div, hero ID, label, and we have ID, and then let's copy that line and place it here. What did we want to the hero name? All right, name. I want to present second time, I don't know. So if this is what we're getting, let's just alright, now maybe you see it. Edit the hero name. Alright, users should be able to edit the hero name and input text box, and the text box should both display the hero name properly and update the property user type. Oh, cool. You needed to add two-way binding between the input from element and the hero name property. Two-way binding. Alright, refactor the hero name in the template so it looks like this. Alright. Maybe now they will explain what the ng model is. ng model is an Angular syntax to bind the hero name property to the text box. Data flows in both directions, from the properties to the text box, and from the text box back to the property. Alright, let's do that. Name, blah blah blah. Alright, so instead of just Alright. Let's have input type text. Whoops. Your name. So right now, this is what's happening. Alright. But we have this one, right? ng model with the hero name. I think that we got it right. Let's have the inspect element responsive. Alright. Template parse error. ng model since no blah 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 input. I got get that wrong. Let's see. I think I got it. Okay. Hero name. Maybe I have some typos. Hero name ng model. What's wrong? Input. Oh, so we don't have to give this one. I don't get it. Let's see. Template parse error. Can't bind ng model since isn't known property input. Let's see. If we're getting this, it's okay. And if we got with input, that's not okay. ng model. Oh, immediately maybe I'll try to read this before. Unfortunately, immediately after this change, this application breaks. If you look in the browser, you can see Angular complaining that ng model isn't a known input. Although ng model is a valid Angular directive, it isn't available by default. It belongs to the optional form model. You must opt in and order using this model. Importing the form model. Alright, this is kind of tricky maybe. Open the app module TS. Alright, that's opening this one. App module. You know what? Let's just opening to the side. Isaac. File and import form module. Symbol of the Angular forms library. Then add the forms module to the ng module. Metadata import array which contains the blah blah and option app module looks like that. Alright, so we have to go and say import ng module. No, that's from the Angular forms, right? Did I get it right? Right. So, and we're going to import the form model. Whoops. Forms module, and we're going to do like that to the imports. Oops. To the imports. Right? That's it, I think. And sure enough. Cool. So we have two-way binding. If you can see that we are typing something. Oops. We're typing something here, right? GitLab, and we can see that it's updating in the uh, in the in the title. So read more about form model and ng model, two-way binding with model section with forms, guide to binder. Maybe I'll do it later. When the browser refreshes, the app will work again. Blah blah. We'll see that. All right. The road that we traveled. 12 pound, double curses. Already know it. All right. So we just we're working with inside a double curly braces interpolation. We wrote multi-line by the ES6, and we added two-way binding the input built in the ng model directive, and we're binding the ng model in the hero name. All right. So the road ahead. All right, master detail. Let's go. So in this page, we'll explain the tour of heroes, display any released heroes, and we'll release. All right, that we left off. You know, we've done it. All right, display the hero like template. Create heroes. All right, creating heroes array. Heroes class defining previous page. Mark. Alright, so I don't have time or power to write this class show, so I'm just copying this one. Let's just paste it here and go app component hero array property. This is it. All right. You know what? Maybe we'll try to be more clean like that. So we're going to have like a folder mocks. Let's go mock, and then let's have mock TS maybe, and have this one to the mock, and I think we need to export it. So I think this is how you export things. Heroes. Then we need to. Why did it shouting on me? Oh, so we need to. You know what? Import from the app components, and I think hero. All right. What I did is that I import this app components. This is this page. And because we export the hero class, we can use it in the mock. So in the mock, we're going to define heroes. All right. So heroes type hero. We don't have the type hero here. So I just imported this class so I can use it in the mock. So, because I've got the hero, I need to import also the mock to here, and we're going to make this happen by going back to mock, going to mock TS, and I think it's heroes. No? Const heroes. Why am I not surprised? Import la 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 has no exported member heroes. I do have one. I do have. Module export. How do I do that? You know what? Maybe I will try to make it like a class. I don't know. Oh, I need to do like that, right? Maybe that's why. Yeah. All right. Export const. All right. So now, still error. Property export. That's why that's what I do if you're trying to be a smartass, right? Node module. Property export does not exist of type node module. What's node module? You know what? Let's just stay with a simple example. Let's not be smartass, and maybe after I'll try to be to arrange it better if we have time. Alright, so the heroes types in and defined because TypeScript infer it from the heroes array. Heroes data separated with a class implemented because ultimately the hero names will be from data service. Alright, so we're going to have a data service. So we can access the data from the service all the times. That's cool. Display hero names in a template. To display the hero names in an unordered list, insert the following chunk of HTML below the title and above hero deals. Alright, so we have my heroes, class of heroes, and li, and this is where the heroes goes. Alright, so should I erase it? I don't know. So h2 my heroes, and then we have div how do they call this class? Heroes. That's creative. And then, oh, so that's not div, that's the ul, and then li. ul, and inside it will be li. And here, inside of the li will be the hero goes. Alright, so now we can fill the template in the hero, list heroes for ng4. And the hero and the goal in the bind is to bind to the complete template, iterate them, override them, and modify the blah blah ng4. So ng4 will be, I guess, like a for loop. Let heroes of heroes. Cool. So let's just do that. Asterisk ng4. Oops. Will be let hero in heroes and then will be like that, hero, right? I think maybe no. Also, we don't have any heroes again. We do have heroes. So let's see. Line for the string. Let's see what they say. The asterisk prefix ng4 is a critical part of this syntax. It indicates that the li element will be children of constituted master template. The ng4 directive iterates all the components heroes array and renders the instance of this template for each hero in that array. The let hero part is the expression define hero as the template input variable, which holds the current hero items in the for each iteration. So it's like a for each, not like a for. You can reference this variable within the template to access the current hero properties. So readable, all right. So that's why I couldn't do that, and I need to access the hero because we have no hero name. Sim isn't blah blah ng4 in. Let's see what they're saying. List of hero appears. Let heroes. ng4. Okay. I've done some alright. UL heroes. I have lots of issues here. That's embarrassing. Let's see what they copy. Let's copy just that and see. Oops. Alright, so that's embarrassing. Instead of off, I put in. That's cool. Alright, so we have like all the heroes here right now. We can have like span, class, badge, and hero ID. Alright. So user should get visual cue of which hero they are hovering and which hero is selected. To add styles, the component styles component direct. Alright, styles. Alright, so if I remember correctly, we have like styles URL before. So maybe we just basically what they suggesting is just to have like this one inside of the component. I don't like the idea of just placing the code inside. So let's just copy this one and go to the app component CSS, and that should do. Alright, so that should go to the app component CSS and going to app component CSS basically. and going to our code and render it out. So that's cool. When you selected the CSS code that we placed here, you can see that if I hover it, not in this, so we have the badge, we have text, we have alive, hover, cool. So, all right, let's move on. Blah 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 blah. Backtick. I don't want to have backtick. I want to go to the CSS and styles. When you assign styles component, a scope specific component. All right, that's important. So if I'm going to place it in the app component CSS, that's defined right here. The app component CSS, that styles will not be in other components. So if I'm going to use other components, they will not render in the other component as long as I doing like that. So that style is specific to this component. That's cool. So the template for displaying heroes should be like that. Alright, selecting a hero. Alright, so now we have a click event, I guess. The app display in the list of heroes, as well as single hero in the details view, but the list in the detail view are not connected. When the users select form, the list blah 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 view, this URL pattern is known as master detail, and in this case the master is a hero and the list is the detail is the selected hero. Next you will connect the selected hero component property, which is bound to click event. Alright, so now we know wanting to bind the li with the click event, and the function that will be firing called onSelect, and we delivering a hero variable. Alright, so let's go and have this click. That's a click event, and on select, and we will deliver a hero. This one will be here. So if we're clicking on a line, I will get the hero, object. So my guess, and we will see if I'm correcting about this, is that in the app component we will need an onSelect function, this one, with a hero variable, because we're passing the hero. And you know what? Let's just place the hero and see what we got. All right. So we're just let's have a Mr. Nice. We're clicking it and nothing. That's strange. That's strange. Maybe it needs to refresh. Oh, here. Need to refresh. So if we're clicking the li, this is the one of the li. Clicking it, we're getting the object of the hero. All right, let's see what the Angular tutorial need to say about that. The parentheses in defining the li element, click add event to the target, the selected hero expression called the add component method on select, alright, passing the template input variable hero as an argument, not my that's the same hero variable you defined previously in the Ang4 directive. Add the click handler to expose the selected hero, alright, that's what I've said, alright. Oh, selected hero. You no longer need the hero property because you are no longer displaying the single hero. You're displaying a list of heroes, but the user will be able to select one of the heroes by clicking on it, so it replaces the hero property with a simple selected hero property. That's strange, but let's go and selected hero. Alright. The hero name should be unselected before the user pick a hero, so you won't initialize selected hero as you did with the hero. Add an onSelect method that sets the selected hero property to the hero. So, alright, I get it. So we just going and have this selected hero need to be hero. Alright, and this is the TypeScript thingy. Alright, so onSelected, this is one of the things I need to work on. I don't know TypeScript very much, but onSelect will be a void function, so not I don't return anything. Alright, not returning anything. I do, however, have an argument named hero type hero, so that's what I'm doing right now. And I want to access this component, so I need to click this and then have the selected hero. So this one is now I'm going and I'm placing whatever I'm going to place right here, which is hero. Alright, whatever I'm going to, alright, from the start, whenever I click on the li, alright, I'm firing a click event with onSelect with a function called onSelect with the argument called hero, which is whatever hero I'm just clicking on this li. So whatever hero is on this li, I'm firing a click event called onSelect hero. So onSelect hero right here will be this is encapsulate all the heroes, every hero I will select on. So then I'm going to this selected hero and going to place it on there. So the template still refers to the old hero property, bind to the new selected hero property instead of the follows. Alright. Oh, so now we need to get this one. Instead of hero, we need to get so we delete this one, we don't need it anymore. We selected hero. All right. So whatever we chose right here will be showing like here. Let's see. Name undefined. Why is that? I'm going to configure it, refresh it. No. Name of undefined. Why? Oh, maybe that's. Let's continue. Maybe they saying it. Hide the MP detail in ngIf. When the app loads, the selected detail. Alright, so it's undefined, and so it's break the app. The selected hero is initialized when the user clicks on the hero's event. Angular can display properties of the undefined selected hero and throw a following error visible to the. Alright, so that's what we got in the browser. That's makes sense. Although the selected hero name is displayed in the template, you must keep your hero detail out from the DOM until selected hero. Wrap the HTML with the ngIf. Right, I got it. So with the ngIf, asterisk ngIf will be selected hero. So if we have something in the selected hero, we can display it. Otherwise, don't. So we're going to this bunch of codes. Maybe I'll need to wrap it in a div. And then ngIf selected hero. Let's see. Right. So now nothing is selected and my details is not showing because the selected hero are not shown. But if I'm going to click on Dr. IQ, this will be presented with Dr. IQ. If I'm going to click on Narco, then Narco details will be shown. Cool enough. And by the way, if I'm not going to, oh, that's what I wanted to tell you, that the reason that I wrap this in the div, that the ngIf will be going to affect all the stuff in this one. So if I just place the ngIf only on the h2, on the div or whatever, it won't be affected because the selected hero will be on the other stuff. So hope you understand with the mumbo jumbo. Don't forget the asterisk in front of the ngIf. The app no longer fails and if list and blah blah blah. Alright, we show it. You know what? I'm going to go to the bathroom, so hold on a second. I'm back. Sorry about that. It's going to be a pretty long video, so I had to take a piss. Anyways, the app no longer fails to name display in the browser, and when the selected hero in ngF directive removes all, well, okay, we got it. Becomes defined, and ngF puts the hero data in the DOM style in the selected hero, while the selected hero details appear below the list. It's difficult enough, blah blah blah, and alright, in the style then blah blah. Alright, while the selected hero appears below the list, it's difficult to identify. Alright, so we need to go and see what so zero, and I guess they want to do the styles. Alright, cool. So in a template, add the following class selected binds the li. When expression blah is true, Angular adds the selected CSS class. False, remove. Alright, but I didn't understand. You know what? Let's see what they want to do. Alright, we're going to have class selected hero, and then right, hero means selected hero. Oh, I get it. Hero and then I get it. Alright, so let me explain if you didn't get it as well. I'm a bit slow, so sorry. So if we have if the hero, which is this one, is the selected hero, alright, so they're gonna look through all the LIs and then watch, and then going to have the selected hero to the hero. So whatever we click, they're gonna add this one, this selected class, right? Yeah, that's maybe. Here it is. And because we have selected, right? We have selected, right? This one, because we have this one, they're gonna add this to the li with the background and the color, and going to do that. Cool. All right. After clicking the magenta, please shoot like that. Here's the complete blah 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 for now. Alright. Rosy travel, I don't care. Multiple components. The app component is doing everything in the model. In the beginning, it shows detail for the hero, then become master details, and from the list in heroes details. Soon there will be no new requirement and capability. You can't keep up piling features and the features on top of features in one component, that's not maintainable. Sure enough, you will need to break it up into subcomponents, each focused on this specific task or workflow. Eventually, the app components could become simple shell that hosts those subcomponents. In this page, you will take the first step in the direction like carving a hero detail, blah 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 stuff. Okay, make a hero component, detail component. All right, so we're gonna have a hero component, hero detail component in the app folder. This is the whole new hero detail component. And the file component will describe Angular. Load case. Alright, so got it. I want you to add that I heard that you have the Angular CLI new component. I think that you can make generate component. You can do like that, right? You can have the ng generate component and name of the component, and will be generating a new component for you. Why that is cool, right? I will do this. Maybe they doing like that. No. I think you need to add to the app module and so stuff like that. It will be a tremendous tedious work. So that's not cool. So I'll be sure of heroes and go and ng generate how do you call it, component, and I want to call it, how do they call it, hero detail. And sure enough, you'll see that they created a folder named hero detail with all the stuffs, and that's cool, right? I must tell you that that's really cool. Although they call it app hero detail, I don't know if I like that. Now, hero detail is enough. Hero detail, that's cool. Anyway, to define a component, you want to import a component symbol, the component directive. Alright, that's why you need to go in the hero details component. That's what we did, and they also implemented an onInit function. An onInit function you can interface with anything like React. You can see that ng onInit will be fired after the constructor. Will be just right after the constructor. So if you need something to do just after the component loads, this is where you want to place your code. Anyway, let's see what they want us to do. Alright, so near the end of the page, you'll need to hero detail. So I'm guessing they want us to get all the this stuff, right? This stuff, maybe. You know what? Let's see what they want to do. All right. Make the hero component. Finding component. This we did. All right. The file blah component class file lower dash we did it. Start writing on this. Oh, okay, we did it. Define a component. You always. All right. Whoops. Oh man. What again? Alright, we'll match the. Alright, always export hero detail component. To move the hero detail, view hero detail component, cut the hero detail content from the bottom of the app component template and paste it into the new template property component metadata. The hero detail component has a hero, not a selected hero. What? Oh, I guess. I got it. Replace the word hero selected here with a hero. Everything, everywhere in the template, then you're done. Alright, alright, alright. Template, got it. So, you know what? I would like to go and see, do it like that. Let's go and grab this one. They want us to, instead of selected hero, to replace it to heroes, so that's what we'll do. Then we're gonna delete this, and then add a hero property. Alright, I'm going to the hero details, and then I'm going to make hero and hero. I am, as expected, the CLI is going to show me because I need to import the hero from the that's going to be in the app component, right? And sure enough, and add the property hero data component class like this. The hero property is typed the instance of hero. The hero class is still in the app.ts file. Now there is two components in the reference. The hero class, the Angular style. I recommend the one class, but anyway. So we're going to move the hero class from the app component to its own hero.ts file. So that's cool. We're going to add a new file named hero.ts, and we're going to grab this one, right? Be like that. Now the hero class is its own file, and the app component in the hero detail I have to import it. So we're going to import hero from hero.ts, right? True enough. And for the hero detail as well, now it's not in the app, it's in the root file. Alright. Add a following import statement. Cool. The hero property is input property. Oh, That's interesting. Later in this page, the parent app component will tell the child app component, hero component, which hero to display in the binding selected hero to the hero property of the hero detail component. The binding will look like this. So we're gonna get an hero detail tag, if you will, with an attribute named hero in like a square brackets. That's why we change it to selected hero. If we wanted to leave it in the selected hero, we need to go and place the selected hero like this, and then get the selected hero from the app component variable. So let's do that. All right. Let's go to the app component. And you know what? If we're here, let's just go and to grab the template URL. Let's just delete it. Because we're going to do stuff like good way, right? So far so good. And we're gonna do it like app component. Where are we? Where are we? Oh no. All right. Here we want to import the hero detail, right? That's how we call it, right? Hero detail, and we're gonna grab. Whoops! We're gonna grab this one, and they told us to have this one and selected hero, right? Right. So let me just explain what we're doing here once more. We're gonna pass an attribute called hero, which is making stuff up for hero, and that's why we change it to a hero and not the selected hero, and then we pass the selected hero to the hero component. So if can't buy the hero since it's no property, let me just, I'm guessing here, alright? So from, whoops, what am I doing, man? From, I want inside the hero details and the hero detail component, I'm going to hero detail components, and I'm guessing that's not enough. Why? Template pass error. Combine here since it isn't. Maybe I need to go to the app module as well. Right. No, here to the component it's already got it from the hero detail component. That's strange. Let's just keep reading. Putting square. Oh, So we need to the input, get an input, maybe that's why. No, isn't a known property. That's strange. Anyway, putting straight button around the hero property to the left equals sign makes the target of property binding expression. So I guess right, you must declare target binding property to be input properly. Otherwise, Angular rejects the binding and throws error. First, amend the Angular4 statement to decide input symbol, then declares hero to an input property by proceeding in the input decorator that imported earlier. Oh, I see. So, like that? I don't know. Oops. Maybe that's... Oh, okay. Oh, cool. So the input property will be, because we've done something like that, all right, and we injected the selected hero, we need to have the input property to present it in the... Oh, cool. Then declare the hero input and blah blah. Read more attribute directives. I will read more about it later. Alright, that's it. The hero property, the only thing we need to open for class. All it does to receive hero object through this is hero input property, and then bind its property to template. Cool. Here is the complete hero is the complete. Alright, then here to play. That's what the ng-generate component did for us. They are imported the hero data component and the module for us. If you can see, that's what they did every time we did the if we don't use the ng generate component, this is what we need to do every time. Oops, this one and this one, we need to import it to the ng module, and that sucks. And also they generated a folder for us with all the CSS, HTML attached and the components for us, and all this code is generated for you. So that's cool. In general, the declaration array contains list application components, pipes, and directives that belongs to the module component. Must declare in module blah blah blah. Alright. Here is the component. Okay. Add here is the component to the component. Add component. Still master view. Use display on. Now we will delegate the here is the component. Alright, so the input delegated things. Recall the component in CSS selector. This tag name element represents the hero component, and the hero detail element near the bottom of the add component template. That's we did all the coolness we did earlier. This is it. So now every time we select the hero changes, the hero detail component gets the new hero detail display. Revise the add component template should play like that. Alright, we did it. What changed? Give the app structure. Alright. Road to travel. Not interesting. services. As they have, as the tour of hero apps evolve, you will add more components that need to access hero data. Instead of copying and pasting the same code over and over, you will need to create a single reusable data service, inject in the component that needs needed. Using separate service keeps component. Alright, let me just explain you what they want to do. If you have data from the outside, you want to a single source of data just flowing into the component. You don't want to reuse you want to reuse a single object instead of multiple objects always going and calling the database, maybe the database, or calling whatever. You just want one object that will be reusable and will check all the things that one wants to do and to be. And alright. Creating a hero service. The stakeholder want to show their heroes in a various way in different pages. Users can already select hero from a list. Suddenly we'll get dashboard, blah 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 blah. In the moment app component define mock heroes therefore display. Over defining heroes component job, you can't easily share. That's what we I explained earlier. In this page we'll move blah blah blah. Okay. Create a hero service, create file, app folder called hero service ts. Alright. In app folder, hero service ts. Name convention for the service, service multiple, okay, blah blah blah. Name the class hero service and export the other import, okay. And I want to import injectable from the Angular4. So import from Angular4. That's what I need to do, Angular4. And then I want to injectable. Then I want to use the injectable, anything like that. Yeah, without a stick. And the export class hero service. Oh my god. Hero service. And that's it. Injectable service. Note that we imported the Angular injectable function and apply that function to the injectable decorator. Don't forget that the parentheses omitting them leads to an error difficult to diagnose. The injectable decorator tells TypeScript to emit that metadata about the service, and the metadata specify that Angular may need to inject other dependencies into the service. Cool. So although the hero service doesn't have any dependencies at the moment, applying the injectables decorated from the start ensure consistency and future proofing. I get it. So the injectable basically just deals everything you need to deal in the stuff. Add a get hero method stuff. Okay, so we want to have a get hero with a void inside it. Let's do that. Get heroes void. Alright. the hero service could get hero data from everywhere. A web service, local storage, a mock data source. Removing the data access from the component means that you can change your mind about the implementation anytime. So without touching the component in the hero, that's really important. So you can change the data. You can change the data source and your and your uh, um, and your app doesn't need to 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 be concerned about it. All right. So move the hero data, cut the hero array from the component, and paste it from the new file app. Blah blah blah. All right. So let's go and remove this one. All right. We doesn't need this anymore. And we're going to get this one. No? Alright. We need to export. Export. And the hero's constant export, so it can be implemented such as hero service in the component. We cut the hero array and property. So heroes, hero, 1TP array, return a mock data. Okay, so the CLI is showing us because he wants to have the hero from this one. Hero, cool. And basically what you're doing is they're just returning the heroes, alright? Oh, it doesn't, you don't need it, I guess. Return heroes, no, like that. Just return heroes. Oh, I get it. It's not a void, it's hero, like that. Alright, so instead of returning a void, we're returning a hero array, and that's just returning the count of heroes, which is a hero array after all. So imported the hero service. You're ready to use a hero service in the other components, starting with app component. Imported the hero service so that you can reference it in the code. So let's go and import. Import the hero service. That's hero service, and don't use new with hero service. How should the add component acquire the runtime concerned with hero service instance? My guess is to do it via the constructor, but let's see what they're doing. You can create instance from the hero itself. Okay, so don't do that. However, this option isn't ideal. The component of the hero service. If you change the hero service constructor, you must find the update every time place service. All right, here the constructor, a private constructor named hero service with type of hero service. So we don't have a constructor right now. Constructor private hero service type hero service, right? The constructor itself does nothing. The parameters simultaneously, whatever, defines a private hero service property and defines it as hero service injection site. So now Angular knows supplies instance hero service with the create of app component. The injector does not know yet how to create hero service. If you run the code, no Angular4 fails. No provider with a hero service. My guess is to go to the app module and to require that like that. Let's see, to teach the injector how to make the hero service to imply the following provider array property at the bottom of the component. Okay, so we need to go and add a providers, whatever this means, with a hero service in an array. So let's go and go with a providers array, which is hero service. All right. The providers array tells Angular to create a fresh instance of the hero service when it creates app component. App component as well as the child components can use that service to get hero data. So get heroes app component will be like that. These heroes, and we require the hero service and going to the hero get heroes function, which leaves here, if you remember. So this is inside the app component. They only need, all right. That's what I talked before. The ng on init lifecycle, you can hook it, and that will be done just after the constructor is going to make the ng on init import. Let's do it. So we have to acquire the ng on init on init, and I think, if I remember correctly, I need to extend ng on init. Maybe that's ng on oh fuck, on init on init. How do you do that? On init implements, not extends. Implement on init. So right now it's shouting at us because we didn't implement the on init, so we have to make this one ng, or just on init, I don't know, ng on init. All right, and that's void clearly. And right now let's let's just alright, so we can go and say hero service get heroes and just heroes type hero is heroes. Alright, so what did I do? Let's just see if I'm wrong. Nothing. What did I do wrong? Type hero. Alright, let's just see. I did something wrong, I don't know why and what. ng underneath will be this hero. Oh, just typos. Here it is. You can see that's cool, and that kind of data is not going from the app component but the service component. So that's cool, and let's see what else. The app should be as expected, and blah. All right, that's what I did. Hero service makes promise. Okay. A promise essentially promises to call back when resolved and ready. We didn't speak about promises, but maybe I promise that I will talk about promise in a later tutorial. You ask an asynchronous service to do some work and give it a callback function. The service does that work and eventually calls the function with a result on an error. So update the hero service with the promise returning get heroes method. So instead of just making a hero array in the TypeScript, we're going to get a promise that returns a hero array. So, and then we will resolve it with heroes. So let's go to the hero service, and we will get a promise. Whoops, promise. Yeah, like that. And then we will just say that we want to resolve a promise. We resolve, sorry about that. Resolve heroes. Now, hopefully, it will be. Oops. All right. Made a boo-boo. Type promise hero is not assignable to type hero. Why is that? Maybe because we didn't define it. We are still mocking data. Use blah. Here is just blah 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 blah. Oh, we didn't acquire this in the app. Right. So instead of just getting the data heroes from the service, we need to get the service, get heroes, and then after we get the stuff, we need to get the result and map it. How do you say it? Oh, and then after that we need get the heroes with the heroes, right? With the result. Hopefully nothing happened. Oh yeah. Now we still get the mock data, but just after it loads, we get the stuffs. All right. So so one function. Oh, this one is an array function. Is a part of the ES6 JavaScript. The callback sets components. By the way, it's like, you know what, I will explain later about the ES6 stuff. Property of the array heroes returned by the service. The app is still running, shows and blah blah blah. Review the structure. Alright. Cool. Services is done. Let's do the routing. Alright. Now the requirement is to add the dashboard view, add ability to navigate between the inherent dashboard views. Alright, so we need to make a routing. So we have views, we have then we need to click on a hero, and we have you see, you can click it and then go to the detail page, and then we can also have a heroes and dashboard. So whatever. Okay, let's do that. Action plan is to turn the AMP component into an application shell that will also handle the navigation, relocate the hero concern within the current app component to a separate heroes component, add routing, create a dashboard component, and tie the dashboard to the navigation structure, splitting the application component. Alright, the current app loads the app component. That's we know, and immediately display the list of heroes as revised. App should present shell choice of views, dashboard and heroes, and then default to one of them. The app component should only handle navigation, so you move the display of heroes in the app component and into its own hero component. So the hero component is already app component is already heroes. Instead of moving the code out of the app component, rename the hero component and create a separate app component. So they're telling us that maybe we will just rename the app component, but we'll just go with our latest invention and go and generate ng-generate component hero component. I think, yeah, heroes component, and sure enough, they just added a new component, a new folder with the heroes component with a brand new component. So we want to move everything, and what the app component will be this one. They want to move everything from that app component. We need to get this one, and we want to get that one, right? That's it, I think. And because that's a different path, we want to make this one. So that's the relative path is one folder up. So we need to get another dot here, another dot here, and will be sure enough good for it. Oh, and we need to acquire also the CSS from the app. So we get this one to heroes component here. That's fair enough. All right. So create app component. All right. Create app component. App component. My app. Blah blah. There. So that's the app component. Needs to be what was to be called my app? I don't know. My app. All right. App. All right. All right. App. Titles and my heroes. My heroes. What do my heroes? What's my heroes? Maybe my app splitting heroes component. Oh, they wanted a heroes component called my heroes. So you know what? All right, my heroes. Got me. My heroes. And true enough, my heroes, my heroes. And h1 title h1. All right. All right. And they want to be titled to heroes. Let's do that. Already got that. And I guess they want to import the heroes component. I'll do that, just that. Hero components. There you go. Hero components. Why not? Oh, that maybe because I just said if you can see that down in the hero component. That was it. Oh man, that sucks. Anyway, that's cool. Hero component. Let's see. this app still running display heroes. It did? No, it doesn't. My app does not match the elements. Alright, I guess that's because if I change that one, maybe I go to the index and then change my app, maybe that undefined app module. That's not good. Maybe because I changed the hero component into just hero component. Let's just go there. Oh yeah, hero component, and I'll change that as well. What do you say? No, still not. Not provided for hero service. Hero service. So hero component. Hero service. I've got the hero service, but maybe that's not the same. It is. Oh, but providers. Remember? Providers. Hero service. Let's do that. And sure enough, but I got two heroes here. Maybe I got do that and then do that here. Alright, so now I have this one for this tour of heroes title is from the my app tag or my app component. This one, my heroes, is from heroes component, and this one is from the from hero details. So that's a nested components right there. I'm getting tired from this. It's kind of long. It's for like 2 hours doing this thing. Anyways, any routing. Instead of displaying automatically, heroes should be displayed after users click button. In other words, users should be able to navigate to the list of heroes. Use an Angular router, enable navigation. The Angular router is an external optional Angular ng module called ng router. Oh wow. Oh man. What I mean. Alright. The Angular router is external optional ng module called routing module. Alright, the router is combination of multiple provider, service, and routing module, multiple directive, router outlet, and router link. Router link active and configuration route. You'll configure the routes first. So base href. Open the index HTML and ensure there is a base href element or a script dynamically. Alright, so inside the head section, let's go to the we're here. So here we need to do an href, right? I guess that's what going to the href. Base href is essential for information, blah blah. I'll do it later. Configure routes. creating a configuration file for the app route. Routes tells the router which views to display with blah blah and posture. Define the first route as a route to the heroes component. Alright, so in the app module, I need to import the router module from the Angular router. Where's the model? Where's the app module? Oh, here it is. Okay, so I'm going to the import and then from Angular router module, right? And then router module for root. Where's the route module? Where's the router module? That's here. Declaration. Router module for root. That's really strange, man. Huh. Just hanging there. Just hanging there. Here. That's strange. Path, heroes. Alright, so that's my cat. Cat in the zoo here. Got a dog and 2 cats. The route and array of route definitions. This route definition has the following parts. Path. Alright, you see this one? Oh man. And array of definitions. Get rid of it. Alright, my cat just opened the PS4. Anyway, the routes has the route definitions, route definitions, and the following parts. Path. The router matches the path in a URL. So whatever, let's say if I get this one, like maybe heroes, so I get another path, so we get another component. And if I get the hero, it get another component, and then dashboard, another component. So, alright, got it. Oh man. Alright. Component is the component in the navigation to the route. Make the router available. So I need to basically import router module. I think I imported it already. Router module imported. Alright, add the app module. Oh. Yeah, it's like that. Router module. That's really strange, you know. Just hanging there. Oh, for the imports. I don't know, that's strange. Declaration. Alright. Force method called equals configuration configured router is provided at app root, and for root method supplies the router provided blah blah blah. Alright, router outlet. If you path heroes to the browser address and URL, should match the heroes route. Alright. However, you won't have to tell router with display component. So to do this, you can add the router outlet element to the end of the template. Router outlet is one of the directives provided with the router module. Router. Alright. So we need to add this one, a router outlet, to our maybe app component. So let's go, not right here, this is the app component. So router outlet, let's see if something changes. Yeah, something changed, alright. Oh, so we need the router link, and the router outlet is basically the template, and the router link is something that we need to link to something. So in this case, it will be an A tag. So let's just grab this one. I'm just tired of this one. So let's go here. Call it. Oh, cool. So if you're going to the root of the application, nothing goes. But if we click on the heroes, we go to the router link, placing the heroes inside of the URL, and then it loads the hero component in the heroes. So it loads here the router outlet. Just for letting you know, it's acting like a template. I can go like this, alright, and it will be placed between the text and the A tag. Alright, so moving on. It's almost like 2 hours and a half. How can you watch this? Note the router link binding the anchor tag, the router link directive, another blah blah, directive bound the string. Alright. Refresh the browser and browser display the app. Cool. The app component. Okay. Adding dashboard. Dashboard component. Let's add the dashboard. As we know, ng new component dashboard, and it will end what new. Oh, instead of new, you need to do generate component. All right. Alright. So dashboard. Let's open this inside. Alright. My dashboard. Let's click my dashboard as well. You will make this component more useful later. Alright, configure the dashboard route. So we need dashboard and component dashboard route, and we go to module and go to copy this one, make a comma, and dashboard. Oh man. Dashboard component. If I go into dashboard, all right. Nothing breaks, and dashboard component. Okay, we've done it. Remember this, because we generated by the terminal, we don't need to do it manually. The terminal is doing it for us. So add a redirect. All right. Path match. What is path match? Currently, the browser launches app stores. Oh, so if we doing nothing, it redirects to dashboard. Cool. So if nothing, redirects to dashboard, and we comma. But what is the path match? What is a path match? I don't know. Oh, that's not like that. That's, I get it. That's for dashboard. And then redirect path and path match. Cool. Right. Alright, so what it's doing is like that. Whenever the path is empty, it should be redirected to this one, and the path match, I guess, that will be replacing the path, the empty path. Alright, read about the redirect on game navigation. I will read it later. You should do the same. Add navigation to the template. A dashboard navigation to template link. Alright, I will do that. And just for the sake of alright, see, if I'm doing nothing, it's going to the dashboard. Redirects it to the dashboard. Cool. Anyways, let's move on. Did it, create file content, top 3 rows, alright, I need a break, so I'll do a part 2 later.